Hey everyone, welcome back to Metta Minutes with Caroline. That's me. Really good to have you all here right now. Thank you again to everyone who is liking and subscribing to these videos and just helping the algorithm to do its thing. Last time that we talked about sending metta to ourselves, and I mentioned that sometimes ourselves, myself, can be the difficult or challenging person. And I just wonder, for those of you who have been practicing sending metta to yourself, if you've noticed that that has changed, if you originally felt like you were your difficult person, and are you able to give yourself a little bit more grace these days? Leave some comments below. I would love to hear from you. Today we're going to talk about my favorite way to send metta to the neutral people. This can be odd. If you are living out in a really crowded place like a big city, New York, Chicago, whatever, there's a lot of people out there. And there can, if you're walking around and you're making eye contact and maybe happy, you might get some weird looks back. But it can also just be like, well, who should I send metta to? Well, if you go to the grocery store, if you go to the gas station, if you drive to work, if there are people in your life that you interact with, but you don't interact that closely with, those are those neutral people. My favorite way of doing this, actually, I do live in a big city. I like to stand at my window and I like to look outside and I like to watch people walking on the sidewalk. And I play a little game. It's sort of like Space Invaders. I'll call it Space Invaders Metta. Maybe I'm dating myself here, but it's like the person is walking in this direction and I try to send those metta phrases to them before they get to the other side of my window. But sometimes someone's walking this way and I'm sending them the metta, and then someone else starts walking this way. And so I'm sending it to this person and then I transfer it to this person and I go off. And it can be a whole lot of fun and bring a sense of playfulness into the practice, which is also an important part of meditation practice in general. And it's the kind of thing that kept me coming back over and over and over again. If you run out of people to send the metta to, see if birds are flying by or insects or things like that. All beings can benefit from a loving kindness practice, right? So if it feels good right now and you have the ability to, go to your window and see what's there. Maybe you're listening to this while you're driving. This is a great time to practice metta and lessen that road rage. And whatever beings you see, send them a wish to be happy, to be healthy, to be safe, and to live with ease. See how many repetitions you can get in before they move out of your line of sight. How much metta can you bestow on them? And this is one for me, I find a lot of movement in this, but maybe you're not able to be by a window right now. Maybe you're at work and you're greeting customers or clients or whatever it is. Every interaction you have, just a wish to be happy, to be healthy, to be safe, to live with ease. As you do this practice, tune into your body. What do you notice changing in your body? Are there parts of you that are able to relax just a little bit more? Maybe you notice your shoulders dropping away from your ears as you send out wishes for these beings to be happy, healthy, safe, and living with ease. Maybe you notice a knot in your stomach starting to loosen a little bit. And as we come towards the end of our time together, maybe you find yourself saying, no, just a little bit longer. My friends, you can keep doing this practice even when this video ends. And when you're ready, come back to this screen, bringing your awareness back to the room around you, right here, right now. And I would encourage you also, now that these videos are coming into a series, maybe watch them in order. And try to incorporate this metta practice in any way that you can throughout your days, throughout your life. Because that's where it counts. It's not just when we're sitting here formally doing our meditations. It's, what is this doing to transform my life in the real world? And in that vein, I would, again, love to hear from you. What are you seeing? What's the difference in your life? What questions do you have about metta? I'd like to address some of those as well. So leave some comments, leave some love for each other. Thank you all again so much for being here. This channel would not be what it is without you. My practice would not be what it is without you. My greatest wish is that you all are happy and healthy and safe and live with ease. Have a great rest of your day, friends. Until next time.